start this meeting, if I could have a roll call, Madam Clerk, to establish quorum, we'll call to order.
Harry Meyer,
Here.
Melissa Green,
Here.
Bob Thomas,
Here.
Vicki Schneider,
Here.
Terry McClung,
Here.
Susan Harmon.
Here.
We have 6.
All right, if we'd stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, welcome everybody to the City Council meeting for Monday, August 24th. If I could get an approval of the agenda, or get a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All right, got a motion and a second. I have 2 items. One is I'd like to move items under new business 1 and 4 up to the top, or actually, I guess move number 4 underneath item number 1. So we won't keep these people here for a while. And also defer item number 2, which is the ordinance for the bed and breakfast definitions. I don't think we have that completed yet. And I would like to take off the agenda item number 3, the ordinance allowing one Western District citizen membership on Parks and Rec, because at this point, there's no need for one. So I'm going to withdraw that completely. Does anybody else have anything at this point?
Do you want to add that new
Oh.
application?
Thank you. And I want to add under nominations for Parks, a nomination for Kevin Ruley, for position 3 for consideration at our next meeting. So, if that's all right, if I can get a motion to approve?
I'll
make a motion.
Second.
All right, all those in favor of approving the agenda as amended, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Get a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Any additions, corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approval of the minutes for August 10th, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Under the Hospital Commission, we got a nomination. I put up Kent Turner for position 6 on the Hospital Commission. Yes, ma'am.
I make a motion that we accept Kent Turner for the Hospital Commission.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any comments, questions? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And have a position for Carmen Burden for position 6 on the Parks Commission. Ms. Green?
I'd like to make a motion to accept the application for Carmen Burden for position 6 on Parks.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, also have a nomination for Sam Dudley for position 7
I
on
make a
Parks.
motion to accept Sam Dudley's application for position 7
Second.
on the Parks.
Any comments, questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the only clarification I wanted to get was, under the work history or education, whether or not, the question I had was on the Northwest Trailblazers for this individual, whether or not they were an employee or contractor, meaning is there monetary, I'm assuming there's some money involved.
He's a subcontractor, is my understanding when I was talking to him.
Pardon?
Subcontractor.
Okay, so there is money involved
There
with
is,
that
yes.
position? Okay. All right. I think that's a conflict, but that's my opinion, so.
Well, it can be a conflict if he participates in any questions on that. We are such a volunteers organizations, we a lot of times have conflicts with people, places we work. I talked to Mr. Dudley about that, and he's aware of refraining and excusing himself from any votes and comments that has to do with Northwest Arkansas Trails. Any other comments? I think Mr. Dudley is here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I see his hand there. All right. If anybody wants to ask any other questions, he's here. All right, hearing none and have a motion and a second. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
5-1. And finally, we have a vote for Randy Maddox for HDC, position 1. Do I have a motion? Mr. Thomas?
Yes, I move to approve Randy Maddox for HTC Position 1.
All right. And bring your microphone a little bit closer to you, please, sir.
How's that?
That's better. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got a motion. Did I hear a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion, comments? Yes, ma'am.
Let her go first.
Yes, Ms. Green.
I've spoken with Randy, and he's got excellent credentials. He's extremely personable, but there was an issue that has concerned me, so I have some reservations.
Okay.
Would prefer
All right. Ms. Snyder?
Well, since he's involved in a somewhat legal situation with another local, I don't know if this is the time or place.
To bring him up for a vote?
Yes, I think we might want to wait until things are resolved.
That's up to the council. I mean, we're always, Mr. McClung?
What's that got to do with it?
All right, you ready for a vote?
Directly, it relates.
If you want to make a motion to defer it, you're welcome to.
I think we should defer, I really do, but it's up to you guys.
No, it's up to somebody to make a motion.
Okay, I make a motion that we defer until things get settled.
I will second that.
All right, we got a motion and a second to defer this nomination. Any further discussion on that? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Probably need a roll call on that.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Ms. Schneider?
Yes,
Mr. Meyer?
Yes.
Mr. McClung?
No.
Ms. Harmon?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
No.
4-2 for deferral.
Okay. We will defer this until later. At this point, we're ready for public comments. Do we have public comments? No public comments?
ooh, we got an audience, that's all.
All right. Well, that will put us right into our unfinished business for ordinance 2296, level 3 application.
Motion to discuss?
Get a second?
Second?
Okay, got a motion to discuss. Mr. Thomas?
I move to suspend the rules and read ordinance number 2296 by title only on its third reading.
Second.
Any discussion? All right. Roll
Mr.
call?
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mr. McClung?
Yeah.
Ms. Schneider?
Yes,
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Ms. Harmon?
Yes.
Mr. Meyer?
Yes.
6-0. Ordinance number 2296, an ordinance amending section 2.64 of the Eureka Springs, Arkansas Municipal Code as to level 3 historic district applications and fees.
Mr. Thomas?
I move to approve ordinance number 2296 on its third reading.
Second.
Any further discussion on approving this motion at third reading? All right, hearing none.
Mr. Meyer?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Ms. Schneider?
yes,
Mr. McClung?
Yes.
Ms. Harmon?
Yes.
6-0.
All right, thank you guys for that. That brings us up to our next application for new business, ordinance to waive bidding for a UV repair. Dwayne is here, I saw with Public Works Director, so this cost, Dwayne, do you want to come up, Mr. Allen, and explain to the council a little bit about, What-
Yes, we're getting into, wanted to get it here as quick as I could. We're gonna be over 20, and there's only one supplier.
you can pull your mask down so we can hear you better if that's,
All right, thank you. Now, that's why I wanted to get it to you as quick as possible. We're gonna be over 20, and we're talking probably over 30 when we get this completed. But there's only one supplier, and we've been putting off some repairs with, changing the bulbs and normal stuff going into this year anyway. And we've had the PLC, the computer of the unit has quit on us, the programming card. So, it's the worst possible timing, but, so within that, we definitely want to make sure we get a warranty on that, and so we're going to do it right. So that's what we're asking for, to waive those bids. Suez owns that. It's a Aqua Ray 40 system, but it's something we can't do without, and we're kind of an emergency situation.
can you tell us approximately your maximum costs that we'll be looking at on this?
Well, time we get through this with labor and everything, we could be looking at twice that. We could be looking at 40, counting everything finished out. But within this, we'll actually be able, when this is done, we'll actually save power. We'll actually be able to, with the new setup, with the newer equipment that we have now. This is a 13-year-old setup system that had never been changed. We'll be able to run off one bank, and but yeah, we don't have we know we're already over 20, but I don't have the total yet. But we wanted to make sure we get this process legal.
Now, when you say 40, is that a turnkey operation, installed, purchase and installation?
Yeah, programmed, warranty, ready to go.
Okay. Mr. McClung?
You said something about something is under warranty or is not?
Well, no, it will be, but if we don't have all the ballasts and everything correct, when this goes back in, the warranty wouldn't be in effect on this new unit, this new PLC.
But we don't have there's no warranty on anything at this point.
No, it's like I said,
It's all money out of our pocket.
right, yeah,
And-
because,
And you're saying that we need to approve 40,000?
yes. And hopefully we could stay under that, but, we're definitely over 20, and that's obviously, but once we, like you said, kind of unfortunate of having those things that were going to happen at some point anyway that we're holding up on, and this burn out, so.
What's the time frame? That's my other question.
Well, we're talking weeks to get back up because we're limping now, so we say within a month, we want this thing turnkey ready.